Hello and welcome back to Stocking Fillers, a list of players who are available on free transfers in Football Manager 2020 at the start of the game. They're not all going to be amazing, they're not all going to be terrible. Some of them will be good, some of them will not be the best players in the world, but they might still be able to do a job for you depending on what team you're currently playing the game as. For day number 6 then, it is potentially former anyway, Hungary goalkeeper Adam Bogdan. At 31 years old, he's soon to turn 32 in game in about 3 months' time. He is our first goalkeeper on the list. I think with Adam Bogdan, you've got a good player here. He's been around for a number of years, playing for various clubs around England and Scotland. Hibernian most recently, played a couple of times with Liverpool, Wigan and Bolton, one match for Crewe, and then a few other games for teams in his native Hungary as well. He's what I like to think is your standard goalkeeper. There's nothing too flashy about Adam Bogdan. He's not particularly eccentric. Mentally and speed-wise, that's where he's letting himself down. I say he's not doing anything. Yeah, you can see here, mental is into the yellow, speed is just in the yellow. But as a goalkeeper, is speed really that necessary? And he does have 11 acceleration and pace anyway, so he's not massively slow. But that doesn't mean that he's a bad goalkeeper. If you've got a very solid defensive line in front of him, he shouldn't need to worry too much about his mental stats. The problem is things like decisions, concentration, composure, not particularly high, determination, leadership, being all under 10 points means that he might make some stupid mistakes. But if he never gets in the position to make a mistake because your defender's in front of him, only meaning that he has to save long shots, he should be perfectly capable of doing that with 13s and 12s and 14s basically across the board when it comes to his actual goalkeeping stats. At the start of the game, he's wanted by a couple of sides by the looks of it, one in Saudi Arabia and one in the United Arab Emirates. I would say for Adam Bogdan, a League One or Championship level side could probably pick Adam Bogdan up and get some use out of him. I'm not talking about a top level Championship side, maybe a side that have just managed to get into the Championship, probably more likely a League One side, which I think for League One, particularly let's say a mid-table League One side, Adam Bogdan will be a very good option. In terms of ability then, he has a current ability of just 117, which isn't massively high, and I think a lot of that is down to his mental stats, I really do. The pre-game editor also recommends that his current ability is 116, so not a huge amount of difference there. Potential ability is 135. He is 31, so he's getting on a bit. However, he is a goalkeeper, so you might actually get a few years out of him. I'd say goalkeepers probably, you might get 4 years out of Adam Bogdan. And in those 4 years, he might get better. He might get worse. Chances are he will get worse. But if you need a goalkeeper for a short term, 1 or 2 seasons, Adam Bogdan, probably a very good goalkeeper to go for. That is going to do it then for day number 6 of Stocking Fillers. It is 31-year-old Hungarian goalkeeper Adam Bogdan. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and I'll be back tomorrow with more Stocking Fillers.